Hello gamers and nerds, it's John of Video Games in the World and welcome to the weekly news. I hope you people had a very good week, and there are things today we're going to talk about what happened this week on Video Games in the World's weekly news. We got news about some games and movies as well, and of course we got the main event. Let us begin, shall we? As you all know, Halo Campaign Evolved is a remake of the Halo Combat Evolved, which was released on the original Xbox on November 15, 2001. This game will be released on the PlayStation 5 in 2026, which I believe it's a stupid idea to do so. Because that is like putting Metroid, which has been a Nintendo exclusive since 1986, into either PlayStation or Xbox. Well, it turns out that Halo 2 and 3 are also getting that Unreal Engine 5 treatment following Halo Campaign Evolved, as a leaker claims both Halo 2 and 3 are being remade. Halo Insider Halo Leaks on X stated Halo 2 and Halo 3 will get the same treatment. Like Halo Campaign Evolved, which looks to remake Bungie's 2001 shooter with updated visuals, gameplay changes, and even new levels, both rumored remakes will include the addition of the sprint mechanic and will not feature multiplayer, only campaigns. It turns out that Halo Leaks didn't have much more information, but indicated that Halo Studios will be saving the franchise's iconic multiplayer for the upcoming Halo 7. This is not the first time that Halo games have been remastered, because in 2014, the first three games of the franchise were remastered for Xbox 360 and PC as Halo: The Master Chief Collection. In May 2015, the 2009 title Halo 3 Orbital Drop Shock Troopers was included in the collection. Now, I remember being into Halo when I was in high school, and even more during my days in college. Me and many of my friends would talk about it and even said that although they like Metroid, Halo was a superior one. It was. My most favorite game of the Halo series is Halo 2. That one is totally the best of all of them. The last Halo game I truly enjoyed was Halo Reach, after that, I was no longer into it. Because when 343 Studios took over, that's when the series lost its spark. The Halo series has been extremely popular for 23 long years that it spawned not only many games but also toys and tons of merchandise, and its universe was expanded with novels, comic books, animated shows, and movies. And also, there was a live-action limited series compiled into a movie called Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn, which I really liked. Let's not forget that there was a live-action series on Paramount Plus which lasted 2 seasons, and in my honest opinion, it wasn't really that good. If you liked it, okay, to each their own. Cada uno con lo suyo. 2 years ago, it was announced that the Legend of Zelda movie was going to be live-action, and not too long ago, they announced the actors to play Link and Zelda. Bo Bragason will play Princess Zelda, and Benjamin Evan Ainsworth will play as Link in the upcoming movie. This movie will premiere on May 7, 2027, and now it has been announced that it's in production in New Zealand. The main filming location is listed on the site as Wellington, New Zealand, a common spot for bringing Fantasylands to the big screen, as previously used for the Lord of the Rings trilogy, Avatar, and King Kong. The FTIA provides the following project summary for the upcoming movie. A live-action adaptation of the video game franchise, The Legend of Zelda, follows Link, a young warrior destined to protect the magical kingdom of Hyrule from the forces of darkness. The land is under threat from Ganon, a ruthless warlord who seeks a Triforce, an ancient relic set to grant limitless power. To stop him, Link must embark on a perilous journey battling monstrous creatures, exploring treacherous dungeons, and solving intricate puzzles to uncover sacred artifacts that can aid him in his quest. My only hope for this movie is that the director of this movie, Weisz, doesn't screw this up. Try not to make it like the cartoon and have Link say, "Excuse me, princess." The Mummy is one of my favorite movies since 1999. I remember watching it in the movie theater when I was 13 years old. The Mummy Returns, which came out in 2001, was an amazing sequel, and it's where Dwayne Johnson, who we all know as The Rock, joined the cast in his film acting debut. Then there was a third movie titled The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, which in my honest opinion was not as good. In 2017, there was a reboot of the series titled The Mummy, which starred Tom Cruise, but that movie was a complete abomination. That 2017 reboot should have never been made. So anyways, it turns out that Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz will return for a fourth movie of the original series. Filmmakers Matt Bettinelli Open and Tyler Gillett, who call themselves Radio Silence, are set to direct the fourth installment in the decades-old action franchise. Both are best known for 2019's Ready or Not and reviving the Scream franchise for Paramount in 2022. Now, Brendan Fraser was a fun ass-kicking hero in this movie, and we all had a lot of fun watching this trilogy. Rachel Weisz unfortunately didn't come to the third movie, which in my opinion, and I'm sure so many agree, was a total bummer. After Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, we did not see Brendan Fraser on a big screen for a very long while due to personal issues, health problems, and allegations of assault. But then we saw him again on the TV shows Titans and Doom Patrol as Cliff Steele, aka Robot Man. On the big screen, Brendan made a major comeback with the 2022 movie The Whale. He truly deserved that Oscar for his role in that amazing but depressing movie. For this fourth Mummy movie, I just hope that they have a take on another mythology, such as finding a mummy with supernatural powers in the ruins of either the Aztecs, the Incas, or the Mayans. We shall see. We shall see. 2 years ago, we had a teaser trailer of the upcoming video game Grand Theft Auto 6. The story of the game returns players to Vice City and the state of Leonida following protagonists Lucia and Jason. Players will be able to freely roam the open world of Leonida, which predominantly features the Miami-inspired Vice City. Lucia Caminos, much like Tommy Vercetti, is an ex-convict who reunites with her partner and boyfriend, Jason, who encounter a statewide conspiracy and are forced to protect each other. Now, the game was supposed to have a fall 2025 release, but then it got delayed until May 2026, and now it has been delayed once again, and it will be released on November 2026, which is a year from now. This news was announced by Rockstar as a part of Take-Two's second quarter earnings. In a release shared with IGN, Take-Two shared that the delay was giving the team some additional time to finish the game with a high level of polish players expect and deserve. Rockstar has our full support, of course, and we are confident they will deliver an unrivaled blockbuster entertainment experience. In a conversation with Selnick ahead of the announcement, IGN asked him what had changed in the year since he first said he felt confident in the fall 2025 date. Selnick replied, "It's all of 2025. We've had more time to develop the title, and so we are getting closer to the release. We are grateful that it is still within the same fiscal year, and mostly we're grateful to Rockstar for constantly seeking perfection." I'm not totally surprised that this delay was going to happen, and I'm sure that a lot of people waiting for this game so they can play are not surprised and had been expecting this as well. But in the end, as the Valve co-founder Gabe Newell said, "Late is just for a little while, suck is forever, right?" And this quote is often attributed to Shigeru Miyamoto in a variation that goes, "A delayed game is eventually good, but a rushed game is forever bad." Sounds like a wise saying, but sometimes it can be the other way around if they drop the ball regarding story, design, gameplay, music, and voice acting. This delay makes me want to play the classic GTA 3 trilogy and also GTA 4 and its expanded stories like Ballad of Gay Tony, episodes of Liberty City, and also The Lost and the Damned. And I could play some GTA 5 as well, which I really enjoyed. Now, since they delayed this game, I just hope they don't screw this up. So if you're feeling up for playing GTA 5 before 6 is released, then go ahead. And now, for the main event, Absolute Batman. The Absolute Batman storyline takes place in the Absolute universe of DC Comics, which means that it's an alternate universe of the main DC universe. As you all know, DC Comics has various universes in which Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and the Justice League have different actions and origins as well. This storyline was first published a year ago in October and became a bestseller as of September of this year. The series stars a 24-year-old blue-collar civil engineer named Bruce Wayne who operates at night to fight crime as a vigilante Batman with his own self-designed equipment and armor. While doing so, he is stopped by an MI6 agent, Alfred Pennyworth. Now, I know I am late for this, but I gotta say that controversy is nothing new regarding the field of entertainment. Because whenever there is such a thing, is because of someone flipping out when they see something that they do not like because it's so offensive. You know exactly how things are nowadays. People tend to flip the hell out whenever they see something they don't like in the field of entertainment and they get their panties up in a bunch. Not a term that I would use. In the time when I was in the anti-SJW, anti-woke circle, I would mock and call out SJWs or woke quotes whenever they said shit like this. Men saving women? Sexist. Predominantly white cast? Racist. Apuna hasapima pedalon? Offensive. It's like they were saying, yeah, ban it all or change it. We know what's best. Sensitivity training. Ah! Well, a lot of it nowadays seems to have died down. But the anti-woke right now are the very thing that they have sworn to destroy. Recently, the first annual story of Absolute Batman has just been released, featuring a story by Daniel Warren Johnson where a young, novice Batman brutally fights masked white supremacists who are working with corrupt local police to attack a homeless encampment. This story, which includes Batman breaking an assailant's arm mid-Nazi salute, was seen by some critics as an explicit anti-police or political statement, sparking intense debate on social media. Of course, YouTube, Twitter, and other social media sites were blowing up when they saw Batman broke a Nazi's arm and calling it woke. Complaining about superheroes fighting against white supremacists pretty much says all about these anti-woke grifters. I'm never surprised when they complain about shit like this. It's like these anti-woke grifters forgot that when these comic book superheroes were published in the time of World War II, they were fighting against the Nazis. Batman fought the Nazis, Superman fought the Nazis and the Ku Klux Klan, Wonder Woman fought the Nazis, Captain America fought the Nazis, the first Green Lantern, Alan Scott, he fought the Nazis as well. Since they all fought against the Nazis in the past, they would absolutely be fighting against the alt-right today. Hell, even Spawn himself fought against the Ku Klux Klan. The Punisher, he fights against white supremacists as well. I have said this too many times already. Comics were always political and woke. X-Men, civil rights. Black Panther, civil rights. Black Lightning and Green Arrow, social justice. Wonder Woman, pro-equality as she fights to bridge the gap between man and woman. Every piece of art has always tackled social political themes and issues as well. Dios mío. My God. Well, no matter how much you tell that to anti-woke grifters, especially this racist crybaby you see in the picture, it goes into one ear and comes out the other. It's like beating a dead horse to a bloody pulp. And that is all for the latest news. If you have something to say about this, including the main event, then comment, like, subscribe, and hit that bell button near the subscribe button. This is John of Video Games in the World signing off. See you next week. Bye.